Graham, I'm sure you'd be disappointed after the end of that one. What are your thoughts on the game overall?
We knew it was going to be difficult. When you look at the pitch, the sun, particularly that was difficult for them first half, us second half. There was just very little quality in the game, if I'm honest. Both teams huffed and puffed. Neither keepers had much to do all game. We had possession, more dominance of possession, but we didn't really do much with it. We created some decent situations that peter out into nothing, and that's where we need to do our work at the minute. We're working away at it, and for some reason it doesn't seem to be kind of falling into place. But all we can do is just keep working. So we'll do that this week.
With some positive signs in that first half, especially that we did manage to control the game for most of that first half.
What's the keeper had to do? There's no point in controlling games unless you're controlling games and creating chances. Don't win games of football by just possession. So we have to work at what we do with our possession. How can we create more clear-cut chances, work their keeper more than we have done today. It was just a nothing event. Both teams huffed and puffed, tried, put the effort levels in, fought and scrapped when they had to. Like I say, it was a difficult second half for us and first half for them.
It's a difficult pitch, obviously. It's the first time we've really dealt with that this season. We have to expect a lot more of it, I guess, as the winter sort of comes towards us.
Sometimes you've got to simplify your game when you come to a place like that, and that's what the biggest disappointment today was in terms of our movements at the top end. Weren't strong enough, and that's why we need to really have a high focus in the next few days and weeks. We have to start threatening their backline more often. We have to start getting in behind their backline, whether it's around the sides and behind or over the top and behind. Again, like I say, we can play at the feet all day long, but we haven't managed to test their keeper, so it's a bit of a waste of time.
You mentioned the work that's going on the training pitch. You've got another full week to prepare for the next game. Is that a real positive for you?
Absolutely, yeah. We've got more time than anybody else in our league, so we'll work away at it. And all we can ask is me as manager, and obviously the lads as coaches and assistant managers, is the lads give it everything they've got. They generally do, like I say, the effort levels were there today, but the know-how and I'd just like to see a little bit more disguise used in the final third, just because we do it on occasions, and we can put defenders on the backsides, but we're not doing it often enough. When we have chances to put decent ball in the box, for some reason the quality is not right at times, or when the quality is, the movement's not right. At this moment in time, we're not managing to piece everything together to create lots of goal scoring opportunities.
Not the back of the day, we did stand firm, and obviously John Shaw went off early doors with an injury. What's the sign of John? Yeah, so just felt he's going when he had to run at the corner there. We'll see on Monday. We'll have more information on Monday. Jack came in, did a really good job. Like you said, him and Dylan were nice and solid. Blair and Dan did a really good job for the team, and the midfield worked hard to screen them as best they could. Like I say, Milo didn't have much to do, but again, the disappointment is their keeper didn't have much to do either. Just finally, he's back to the league next week. I think Collie's away. I'm sure the whole team will be absolutely desperate to bounce back there with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, they're disappointed. It's not nice going out in any competition, so there's a lot of disappointment in that dressing room. But the only way to put it right is by bouncing back next week. Give everything we've got to get 3 points.